All right, welcome back. Now, I made a video earlier about the Rolling Stones and their concert at the Hard Rock in Seminole Casino, Hollywood, Florida. And I have a little bit more information that I think is pretty interesting. This has to do with Ticketmaster, Hard Rock, and the concert. So, I'm going to say this is my opinion, this isn't a fact, but I'm going to present you with some information and you can make your own decision. This is for entertainment purposes, so I don't want to get sued by Ticketmaster because they're a giant mega corporation that seems to be pretty unethical in how they operate. And I'm going to show you why I believe that. Now, when you go to the Seminole Hard Rock website, they've been advertising the Rolling Stones for a minute now. And the prices, they said, start out at $281 and go up to $1,006, which is reasonable for a legendary band like the Rolling Stones, right? Which I was willing to pay. But as soon as I tried to buy, and I tried to buy early on, as early as I possibly could. So they make you go to their website, there's a QA, right? And you have to wait in line, supposedly. They send you a code for your phone, and as soon as you log onto the website, I was greeted with ridiculously crazy ticket prices. So the cheapest ticket when I logged on earlier was $1,300 plus fees. I'm not gonna pay that to see the Rolling Stones. I like the Rolling Stones. I don't like them that much, but that's ridiculous. That's way more than what was advertised, and they're trying to create false demand for these tickets. And I'll show you why. Because I've been checking out throughout the day sporadically, and they're opening up seats as they go by. So they're trying to make it look like the concert is already sold out. So they're doing this because they have a clause on their website that says, this is unbelievable. So what they have, right? Their clause is that they're selling official platinum tickets. So what that means for them is that platinum tickets are tickets that are dynamically priced up and down based on demand, right? So they're creating false demand, in my opinion, for this concert. Because they're opening up different seats little by little, and they're seeing who's dumb enough to pay for this. Now, I think as it gets closer and closer to the date, the prices are going to come down significantly. Because most people can't afford $1,300 for a horrible seat. Who's going to pay for that, right? You pretty much have to be a millionaire to go to this concert. And I don't see that happening. I mean, that would be crazy. Because this is literally the most expensive concert I've ever seen in my life. I mean, the Rolling Stones are a good band, but honestly, they're not worth this much. And the thing is, if you go to Tampa, where they're playing in October, good tickets are like $300-$400. You can be pretty close to the front for like $300-$400. So you're gonna go to the Hard Rock and spend $1,400 for a bad seat? Are you crazy? This is insane. And I think this is incredibly unethical what Ticketmaster is doing. I've been checking up on this throughout the day. They've been adjusting the prices. It's been going up from $1,300 to $1,000. And what you'll notice, which is interesting, right, is that they have this little fake QA, this little waiting line, and it always says there's one person in front of you. Why do you need a waiting line if there's only one other person looking for tickets, right? That's insane. I've been checking throughout the day, and they're like, oh, there's one person ahead of you. One person? I need to be on a waiting line for one person online. Come on. This is ridiculous. This is literally insane. What they're doing here should be criminal. They shouldn't be allowed to gouge these prices and raise them up so high. This is just insane. Like, I just think this is incredibly unethical. Obviously, tickets aren't, they're not a necessity. So at the end of the day, if the prices stay this high, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna support it. But I just think it's incredibly unfair to fans of the Rolling Stones, to the average Joe, to people to do this. I think this is horrible. I see this happening at this venue more than any other venue. You see it all the time in other venues, right? And obviously they raise the price up and down, and that's whatever. That's their business model. But to do it to this level, to raise it like 300% per ticket is insane. Like, this is just crazy. I believe, this is just so unethical. And if you go to the Rolling Stones website, Rolling Stone magazine that is, they've been advertising the price of the tickets at $281. Those prices never existed. You never could have logged on and bought the tickets at those prices. That's ridiculous. They advertise it at those prices, and as soon as you try to buy them, they're gonna raise them 3, 4, 5 times. Come on, what the heck is that? That's not right. I'm sorry. So please share this information. If you like the Rolling Stones, if you're a fan, if you wanted to go to the concert, if you find this unethical, because I want answers. I would love for a Ticketmaster spokesperson, somebody from the Hard Rock, to give me an answer to this, because I'm sure they would give me some pre-packaged little statement that they have about, oh yeah, it's based on demand, and they would make up some crap. But this is just ridiculous. So please share this, because Ticketmaster has been abusing fans for too long now. And obviously, it's not going to stop because they're a monopoly at this point. So what can you do other than support local bands that aren't on Ticketmaster? But this is crazy. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me rant, and yeah, please just share this.